Hello. Okay. I'm leaving the chiropractic office. I saw the chiropractor. I saw the med doctor. He did the lidocaine trigger point injections again, which, for the most part, weren't bad. There were 2 spots in my shoulder. Oh my god, I wanted to just jump off the table and poke him in the eyeball. However, he's done these before. He's had them done on him before because he's been in a couple car accidents that were fairly close together as well. So everything that I'm going through, he's gone through. So, it's relatable. Anyway, so they just did that, and he gave me more information. When the last car accident happened, April 4th, I noticed there's some emotional, mental, psychological shit going on in my head. And my anxiety attacks I'm having them. I mean, I've had like 1 or 2 in my life, but not like this. Not 3, 4, 5 a day, or 2 panic attacks a week, or 3 panic attacks. I've never had that issue. And so I realized something was going on. My sister-in-law is a psychologist, and so I contacted her and asked her if she could refer me to someone to talk to, because I can't talk to her. I can talk to her, but I can't talk to her about everything because it's a conflict of interest. We're related. I mean, she's been my sister since I was 15, and I'm way older than that now. It's been a long time. 20 plus. We'll just say 20 plus years that, that my sister's been a psychologist. And, well, she hasn't been a psychologist that long, but whatever. Anyway, it's conflict of interest for me to see her. So she sent me a list, and I called and, to find which one's going to work with the insurance company, because this is not I'm going to pay this out of pocket and hope I get my money back. This was directly related to the car accidents. And I mean, my unrealistic fear of driving right now and the cars that are around me is directly related to the car accident. So my insurance company's going to pay for it. Somebody's going to pay for it. I need something to help get all of this out. And so I saw somebody on that list a couple times, and then I got the attorney, and the attorney told me that I needed to go to the collision center, and so I'm following what the collision center said, and they're sending me to a different therapist. So I had a conversation with him, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. He knows my husband's psychologist, so they know each other. So I'll call him, and I'll call my husband's psychologist and check on this other guy. But he flat out told me he is not a medication doctor, does not go the medication route, doesn't. So if that's what I'm looking for, don't go to him. And I'm not a huge pill person. I think it would not be bad to necessarily have something just to shut the brain off once in a while. I mean, I don't know how most of the people that watch this, well, I would think most, have anxiety attacks. And so they know how exhausting it can be to have one. even if it's just like a mild one or a massive one, they can be exhausting. Depending on how, I don't even think it depends on how big it is. Anxiety is exhausting. It is mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausting. Your body tenses up, your heart races, your brain just goes a million miles an hour into different places. It's exhausting. And, having 2 or 3 or 4 in a day, you just literally, you get to a point where you just want to take a frying pan and smack yourself in the head to knock yourself out, to shut your stinking brain off, to just say enough is enough is enough. It may not be a bad idea to be on medication for anxiety so that eventually you can, shut it off. I get the medical mechanism or whatever of it, that, having an anxiety attack releases a chemical in your brain, and the chemical is already in your system, so taking a pill isn't going to absorb that chemical and make it go away. It's not a quick fix. I get that. I do. I understand that. I'm just saying that once in a while, it may not be bad to be able to take a pill that will literally just shut you down. Just, okay, not like drop you to the floor, but shut your brain off, make your body relax, make you take a freaking nap, because you're going to need it. It is exhausting. So, that whole rant to say I don't know about this psychologist. So, I don't know. The other thing that the doctor's office this morning did was tell me they're giving me a referral to neuropsychology, which kind of freaked me out a little. I'm like, ooh, what is that? I know what a neurologist is, but I've never heard of neurology psychologist or neuropsychologist. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because I've never heard the terminology before. But they're going to take care of the cognitive issues I'm having, the memory loss, the fact that I can't find the words to come out of my mouth to make any sense, that, they should kind of maybe deal with the anxiety a little, because it's, the cognitive, I don't think that's just psychological. But I don't know. I asked a little bit, but I don't know a lot. So, I'm going to see a neuropsychologist as well. They will most likely, give me physical therapy and cognitive physical therapy. Occupational therapy, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Whatever it is. I'm going to have some therapies to go through so that, see if we can retrain my brain or get back what I lost, or find out where I can go from here. The other thing is they're sending me in for an MRI, which, yay, because I guess we're 2 months out. We're almost 2 months out from the 3rd car accident, and there's not a lot of improvement. There's improvement with the pressure in my spine. That is improving. That is feeling better. The pressure release is amazing. And the pain is there. It's wide. It's just everywhere. It comes, it goes. Some days it's harder. Some days it's, less. I get that. And so I just have felt like it wasn't really progressing any further. Like, we weren't doing much about the cognitive. We weren't doing much about the depression or the anxiety or the panic. And we weren't doing much about, the fact half of my arm is numb and the other half of my arm is like, in pain all the time. So I have truly felt like it hasn't really progress very quickly, and I know that happens. I mean, I know that healing takes time. I get that up here, but my brain is not comprehending the fact that it's taking this long. Then again, I've not really had to deal with most of all of this before, so I don't know. It is, we're moving forward. We're seeing what's happening. We're seeing what's going on. He also told me that the neuropsychologist would be the one to tell me, he's the one that deals with the concussion, because there's a concussion. It's probably several concussions. And that's what all of this is, concussion issues. So I've heard the terminology thrown out there of post-concussion syndrome and blah, 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 but I've no definitive diagnosis yet, so go see the I was just talking about him, neuropsychologist, and see what he, what he can do. The other doctor I saw today said that I needed to go to the optometrist since I'm due for an eye exam anyway. Typically, if there's vision changes from a concussion, from the auto accident, that would not be like in my eyeball. It would be in my brain. And so that would be dealt with differently. So he told me, since I'm already due for the exam to get my glasses, go do the exam, go get my new glasses, and bring a copy of the optometrist report with me to my next appointment if he thinks there's been significant changes that don't make sense to him. Like, if it doesn't seem like, oh, well, this is just a normal progression of the last year of your eyes, or, whatever. If it's shocking and you're like, that doesn't seem right, where'd that come from? Then, bring the report to him, and he'll look at it and send it on to neuropsychology or whatever. So a lot, people just, wow. A lot happened this morning. I'm a little scattered. I'm very scattered right now. I don't understand why. I am confused. I might need to pull over. Okay. There's nothing going on around me. I'm looking at the eastern and southern part of the area I live in. It's all clear. It's beautiful. There's clouds. And I am on the verge of tears. And I don't know why. I just don't know why. I don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, so I went, all of the appointments done. I'm on my way home. I don't really have anything planned to do today. My mom was going to come see me sometime after she sees my sister. I have no idea when that's going to be. My sister lives in Loveland, which is like at least 45-minute drive from me. And so my mom's going to go see my sister and then come see me. So I literally have nothing to do. So there's no reason for me to be like stressing out right now. Or like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything planned for the day. I don't have anything I should be stressing out about. I don't have anything. I have stuff tomorrow. I get to go spend the day with my friend Nikki. It is okay. This will make you laugh. If it doesn't make you laugh, it's gonna make me laugh. It is May. It is May 30th. Okay, May 30th, 2018, and on May 31st, Nikki and I are getting together to start Christmas presents. Christmas in May. That was supposed to be Christmas in July, but whatever. So yeah, we're getting together to start working on Christmas. Our family is very big. She has like 22 children. Now, like, okay, she has not birthed all 22 of them. But extended family. I have not even, like, truly sat down and written a list of kids versus my adopted kids versus my god kids, because they're all family, versus my son and daughter's, best friends that call us mom and dad or whatever and still visit even though our kids are grown and gone. So we have a lot of kids, and I didn't think about it. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and we haven't been able to actually do a lot for any of them for a long time for Christmas, because financially it's a lot of kids, it's a lot of young adults, a lot of family. So we're gonna get together tomorrow. We have some stuff we're gonna brainstorm and see what we like, what we can do. Does this work? Does that work? And tomorrow's just gonna be about crafting and hanging out and just generally having some fun. And so tomorrow's going to be an awesome day. Awesome day. Sorry. I'm not going to apologize for my brain anymore. I need to stop apologizing that my brain goes 100 different directions at once, because I have no control over it. And I need to keep reminding myself, stop apologizing. There's nothing to apologize for. That's why I'm putting these videos out here. That's why I'm doing this, so that other people can see they are not alone. Other people can see somebody else stressing out about absolutely nothing and have no idea why they're crying driving down the road. Other people need to see they're not alone, that it's okay that this happens. Maybe it'll start a conversation. Tell me, what are you going through? What is your stress? What? Comment below. Like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of this. Maybe the next video in my ride along, I'm a little more funny. Maybe not. I don't know. That's what this is. So, subscribe. Like the video. Comment. Start a conversation below. Talk about, what's going on in your life. Ask me questions. Like, hey lady, what's with your camera in the cubby, or, whatever. Have a discussion with me. this is a safe place to talk about it. Safe place to talk about depression, anxiety, panic attacks, fear, whatever. Talk about being scatterbrained. Like, seriously, my brain going, yeah, it's my brain is a firecracker right now. And, well, maybe it's a group of firecrackers all stuck together and a whole bunch of different fuses. I don't know. If you got a better analogy, write it in the comments. Anyway, I have no idea what I was talking about. I have no idea if I was even being anything more than blah. So, go home. I just need to get home. I need to make some crappy coffee. Crappy coffee. Because I'm out of I'm a coffee snob. I think I've said that before. I am a coffee snob. Flat out, hands down, I'm a coffee snob. And I'm out of my snobby coffee. The coffee's not snobby. I am about the coffee. And so my favorite coffee I'm out of. I have no creamer in the house. I have no desire to go to the grocery store in this frame of mind. That would completely just send me over an edge for the day to be around a lot of other people. I have to go fill prescriptions. The doctor gave me a couple prescriptions. I am see my brain again. I am unbelievably claustrophobic. Very claustrophobic. They're getting ready to send me to do a head and neck MRI. Okay? I don't know anybody else out there who's had a head or neck MRI, but they're kind of going to leave me looking like Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs. They put this mask thing on your head, and they, like, screw it down to the table so that you can't move your head or your neck. The thought of that, just, maybe that's what all of this is. Maybe that's what all of this is right now, is I know what that is. And I know they're going to have to do that to me. So, regardless, he wrote me a prescription, and told me to take one about half an hour or so before I get to the MRI. And if it's not calming me down enough that I think I can do it, take a second one. So, I have to go fill prescriptions so that I can do that, even though I probably don't need to fill it today, because obviously I'm not getting the MRI today. Very rarely does a doctor put in an order for you to get a test unless you're literally sitting in the emergency room. Anyway, very rarely does a doctor put in for a test and they call and you're like, hey, you want to come in today? That just doesn't happen. There's too many people on the planet, too much going on, too many other people to schedule. So I don't have to go do this today. I just know that if I don't, I will probably forget, and the prescription will sit in my wallet until I open it again and decide that, oh, hey, maybe I should go get the prescription. So let's try to keep that here and remember to go do that today sometime. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Clouds are just so stinking beautiful. Actually, there's not some bad ones. If you could look. Okay, you can't look. You can't look because you're not on the dashboard. Oh. However, I did look up dash cams last night. I looked up dash cams on eBay. I'm not sure eBay is the best route to go because to a certain degree you get what you pay for. And I'm right now just willing to do anything because I think it'll make me feel a little more safe to know that there's a recording going on outside of the car so that other outside influences are, being recorded. I want two though, which I want one in the back of the car and I want one in the front of the car. Because I have been rear-ended twice. First one was a hit and run. The dude hit me, literally flipped me off like I did something wrong. I stopped because the car in front of me stopped, you jerk. But he flipped me off, and then he took off. And the cops, of course, aren't going to spend any resources to go find this guy. So I ended up paying, my insurance ended up paying for the damages to my car and blah, 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 blah. Second time I was rear-ended, which was 28 days after the first time, the lady hit the guy behind me and shoved the guy behind me into me, and she wasn't insured. So I never got a phone call. I never got a, hey, here's a court date, show up, tell us if there's any, damages, issues, whatever. Never got none of it. And so my insurance company again is footing the bill for all of it, and they are letting everybody on the planet know how unhappy they are that they are footing the bill. And maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if they contacted this lady and said, hey, hello, you issues. I don't know if they'll do that. It's not, I don't care anymore. I gave it to the attorney. I have an amazing attorney, and they're gonna take care of it. But I don't even know why I started telling you all of that. I truly don't. The dash cams. So yes, I did look into dash cams. I think it's pretty important for my peace of mind to do that. So I looked into them. If you guys have an idea of inexpensive, I'm not gonna say cheap. I don't want to pay like $10 or $15 for it because that's just not gonna do what I need to do. But if you know anything about dash cams, inexpensive dash cams, let me know. Comment below. I need to get a couple quite soon so that I can get the car recorded. And I think honestly it'd be hilarious in a video so that when I do that from a car passing me, you can actually visualize how close that car is or how far that car is, and that I am really a wackadoodle, or I'm legitimately reasonably scared. So I don't know. I'm home. I'm safe. Thank you for riding along with my manic, crazy brain and I home from the chiropractor. I enjoyed talking, and now I'm gonna go inside and figure out a way to calm down. Maybe drink some coffee. I'm going to drink coffee. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.